getting close to 4 years.
Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome back to Golden Sun: The Lost Age. One of the greatest games you've never played. Unless you've played it, and then you have, and then you know it's good. It's a great game.
Oh no!
Devoir, nice try. Admirable. Admirable as all hell. Fluffy, thank you for the 41 months. And Kay, welcome back from work. 220 streams in a row? Jesus. That's a lot. Oh, goodness. Wisp is probably going to be streaming this weekend. Just in case anybody's curious. It's gonna be art, right? Art? Yes? Maybe. He got his VTuber working. Ha ha ha. Stuff happened on Throne. And I promise that Throne stuff also counts. So let me double check. Let me go. I'm going to check. I'm going. I'm looking. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, well, Wisp is going to be happy. You know your favorite chocolate? The thing that I told you to add to your Throne wish list. It got ordered off of my Throne wish list. I can adjust this. Let me adjust this. Where's the thing? This is... Wow, that was fast. I'm doing math. They should update it. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Boom jams. We love it. We hit it with the boom slam. I actually had run out of my sparkling thoughts of water as of the other day. Did I update the dono link? Which dono link? All the stuff, all the subathon stuff is still intact. Everything's there. Everything exists. Hi, Maya. Everything's get fucking... Listen, I know people don't care for LaCroix very much. The new dono link, I mean, if you want to. Feel free to drop it, but also, like, I feel like everybody here already knows. Everybody here at least, like, keeps up with stuff. And I'd like to keep the vibes... I guess it's technically positive. Like, the fundraising is going well. That's positive. There's vibes. There's positive. Oh, God. That said, can't lie. Especially the last 9 months, has decided to just be like, hey, you want to get punched in the fucking gut 1,000 times? And I'm just like, not really. I'd like probably hope. Maybe a little bit, just a small amount, and they're just like, we're sold out. We got gut punches. Yeah, pin it. Why not? Pin it. Pin it. Pin it. Fuck my ass. Jesus. Oh my God. What did we hit? What sub goal did we just hit? Fluffy, Jesus Christ. Oh, we're playing Earthbound and Mother? Y'all are in for a fucking treat. Y'all are in for a fucking treat. For those of you who have never played Earthbound or Mother, good fucking God. What a fucking journey. What an absolute fucking journey you're about to go on. I look very casually over my shoulder to my partner sitting over there who's never even fucking seen two seconds of any of those games. You're in for a fucking treat. Because, by golly gosh, is there a lot to happen there? There, I've scrubbed it out. So the next thing, what do we have? Monster Hunter stories, and today's the last day for it. But that's actually like, oh my God. So that's actually not necessarily how I know Claire, but like it's part of our history overlapping. We were both in a playthrough of Mother 3 when the translation finished. when the translation finished for Mother 3, a mutual friend of ours did an entire playthrough of everything and did voice acting for everything. And by did voice acting, I mean brought everybody on to voice characters. So everybody just voiced characters for Mother 3. And that was... 17 years ago? Fuck. What happened with time? I was probably like, no. No, it was probably like 18 years ago. Because I wasn't 20. I wasn't even 20 yet. I was not even 20 years old when that happened. I should post on social media. I should do that. I should do that. We didn't pay the time bill either. We'll probably be playing for a bit, so I'll just put this up there. Yeah, post on social media. Post on social media. The pandemic definitely happened, but like, I also transition fucks with everything, because like, the last 10 years have been girl years. It's been 9 years. My 10-year anniversary for HRT will be next year, and we'll probably do something special for that or whatever. But the last 10 years have been girl years for me. So it basically was starting from zero again. So like the first like 20 some odd years were basically like, half of it was buried in childhood trauma. The other half was buried in forced being in the closet. And then the other part was all sorts of other bullshit that I had to deal with. And then girl years happened. And then in the middle of girl years, pandemic timeline, like, distorted reality a little bit. So it's been weird. I have trans tenure. Trans tenure. It doesn't get you anything, but it's cool. And then people call me mom. That's it. People have been calling me mom for like probably 6 years. It is what it is. But we're making our way in Golden Sun. We're making our way. We're actually pretty close. You might not assume that we're close, but we're actually not that far off. Like, stuff gets a little longer later on, but like, there is a total of 23 sections in the entire game. We are currently at 15 of 23. So we're jamming. Like, we're actually like jamming. We're making some progress. That also means that some of the subathon stuff that has been promised is going to be like starting to get ticked off the list. Hello, don't do that, brain. We might start doing the one-off streams on Tuesday. I need to take a break from Fatal Frame, not necessarily because it's bad or anything like that. I just need a mental break from it. So we'll probably do Haunted Halloween next week. We'll do Old School RuneScape the week after. We'll do Plumbers Don't Wear Ties after that. And once we beat this, actually, depending on what happens first, either we'll start Super Mario RPG on Tuesdays once we've finished the one-off for Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, or we start Super Mario RPG once we finish this, if we finish it before those 3 one-offs, and we start doing the Pokemon Yellow randomizer at the same time. We do Rando Nuzlocke playthrough of Pokemon Yellow at the same time as Super Mario RPG. Y'all voted for Remake. We're doing Remake. That way we get a little bit of a distance between this and the Lost Age, because there's going to be a time skip in the Lost Age. Or not the Lost Age. A time skip between this and Dark Dawn, which you'll appreciate. You'll like it. Don't worry about it. I'm wondering if we do Untitled Goose Game co-op stuff on the weekend. I look over at Wisp for confirmation or a nod at some point. He's opening up Star Citizen. He's nodding. He said yes. So probably there. And then once we get to the end of Mario RPG and Pokemon Yellow Randomizer, we can start doing like Earthbound Mother 3 and Golden Sun Dark Dawn. There's other things I want to play, and there's other things that we're planning on doing. But I'm enjoying my time with The Lost Age. I miss games like this. Games that are like, it's not necessarily long. It's not necessarily a long game, you know? So let's see. Let's take a look at our Jin. Let's take a look at our Jin just to make sure. Just to make sure. 5556. 5556. Okay. So that's our next thing. We need to get a Mercury, a Mars, and a Venus Jin. Because those are the ones we're missing. So we should have, we have Steam. Steam's the last one we got. Okay. So we need Reflux. Not Acid Reflux. We need Reflux, Wheeze, and Meld. I am fully caught up on Witch Hat Atelier in the manga. Fully caught up on Witch Hat Atelier. I've been reading it for probably 2.5, 3 years now. I read more manga than I watch anime, mostly because by the time the anime comes out, the stuff is done. And usually when I watch anime, it's when a season is finished, because I like taking my time with it, not being on other people's time. That doesn't necessarily mean I binge, but you know, I like being able to do it my way. Like, we just watched all of Invincible. It's awful. It's bad. Holy shit. What a terrible show. I had fun in the first season, which is about how far I read in the comic books way back in the day. But also, like, half the time for anime and manga stuff, it's because, like, I want to read a bunch of stuff before it gets adapted. That way, like, you know, I might get the off chance to read it. I generally don't, but I might, you know. Let's see. We're going to Tandaria Tower. That's Tandaria Tower. And this one is Tandaria. We're going to Tandaria. It's Tandaria time. Hashtag Tandaria. We are currently... We're at what? We're down here. We're down here. We need to go to Tandaria. Tandaria, baby! Alright, where is this? Is that the destruction of the superhero gets too mean-spirited or often... I mean, it just kind of feels, like, badly written. Like, I don't necessarily care about ultra-violence or anything like that. But, like, violence exists. And sometimes watching things with violence is something to do. You know what I mean? There's nothing necessarily bad with watching violent stuff. But... man, that writing was bad. May I ask for one final thing? Oh yeah, that's the punching anime. Yeah. Apothecary Diaries. What have I been reading lately? Hold on. I'll go get my reader. I've been reading stuff.
Chaos.
I've been reading a bunch. What have I been reading? Because Maria no Danzai updated. And that's violent as fuck. That's violent as all hell. I like that. Let's see. Let's see. Onacha de Isekai, which is... got reincarnated as a super strong girl in a different world, and she's dedicating her time to killing vampires, which is pretty cool. The demons are planning something good, which is fun. I really like the demons are planning something good. It reminds me of the Satan's Secretary, which I really like. Satan's Secretary only ever had like 1 volume, which disappointed me. I was really sad. I finished Ichi the Witch. There's several small guy falls in love with buff girl things that I read, which is really fun. Hajimete no Sufure is pretty good. It's 2 friends with benefits who are secretly in love with each other, but they don't know how to cross that gap, and they don't want to be presumptuous because they don't want to ruin the relationship that they have, but they also want to build on it. It's a pretty fun one. Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, which I've been following it for years. I've been following it for probably like 6 years at this point. I freaking love that manga. 5 ever. Tsumiki Ugami's Not So Ordinary Life. It's very fun. It's very typical. Yana no Shita no Artemis is pretty fun. Socially awkward genius girl. Can't pass high school. She's super smart, but she can't pass, but only with the stuff that she's involved in and really likes. Other Side Picnic, of course, is really good. Dragon Maid is still going. There's a lot of like developments for that. Let's see. Yachiri-san grows when she's praised, which is really good. Nighthawk returns, which is fine. It's fun. I've been reading the webtoon Dragon Mom. Dragon Mom's pretty good. Hope You're Happy Lemon, which is really good. It's finally getting to like a crescendo. Wicked Spot, which is really good. One of my favorites for like isekai stuff, because I don't really read a lot of isekai, but when I do, it's usually because they got turned into a girl. But anyway, I don't really get it, but it looks like I was reincarnated in another world. Is like, it's so good. It's so great for how it's stylistically put together. Ruri Dragon's really good. Rainbows After Storms is pretty good. My favorite VTuber is Scary IRL, is pretty fun. Not necessarily great. It's not really like the best writing or anything like that. It's fun. Fun beats out, like, good writing is really good, but fun beats out everything. A Yuri's love story that begins with getting dumped in a dream was really fun. Star Strike It Rich is probably my favorite thing going on right now. I like violent women punching. Flying Witch, which gets an update every 3 months at this point. I've been following it for about a decade, maybe longer. Mr. Tiger Snacks is currently on their season hiatus break. Really a big fan of that. Love Bullet, which is really good. Kolu no Gali, which is another Friends with Benefits thing, which is pretty fun. Laid Back Camp, which is always good. Even the Elf Kempton Wants to Be a Maiden ended after 50 chapters. It's weird to see something actually finish. Welcome to Ghost Mansion is also fun. I Won't Let Mistress Suck My Blood is something really fun. I tried reading Chain Smoker Cat, which is getting an anime and everything like that. It's not for me, but I know that it'll appeal to a lot of different things, a lot of different people. My Stepmother and Stepsisters Aren't Wicked is fucking peak. It's so good. I read a lot. And, like, these are, like, I read probably anywhere between 30 to 70 chapters of manga each night. I try to stay up to date on things, and, like, I try to read things, even if it's not in my wheelhouse or not in my jurisdiction for what I enjoy, but I have to stay abreast of the situation, and everybody goes, haha, breasts. Because on the off chance I'll get an audition for something, I want to know stuff. I don't want to be just like, oh yeah, it's just some anime bullshit. It's like, I want to know stuff. You know what I mean? Reincarnated vamp. I'll post about it, all the thing. And the Ren the Scientist Girl too. Yeah, I've been reading it for about 7 or 8 years. It's been going on for a while. I've been reading it for a long time. All right, we should be headed due south. I read everything. Even listen, when I say I read everything, I don't mean that passively. I read everything. I also try and stay knowledgeable about everything. I don't really necessarily like sports stuff. I read a lot of sports stuff anyway. I'm not necessarily super into the hyper violence or the any of that stuff. I still read all of that anyway. Part of it is to understand what's being written and to understand, you know, new stories and new things as they develop, and that comes for like books or comic books or manga or TV shows or anything like that. Even if it's not necessarily in your wheelhouse, it pays to, and I say pays in a sense of like it doesn't actually pay. Everything like nothing pays ever. Welcome to the economy. But it gives you a wealth of knowledge which is worth its weight in gold more often than not. Even passively, like someone will say something, it's like, oh, I know that. And it allows you to have conversations with people. It allows you to be available for other people's things. Like I've seen one episode of Amazing Digital Circus. It's not for me. But I'm super happy that everybody likes it. It's good that people are liking more indie animation, because you've all been probably watching more indie animation for the last decade. Where are we? Oh, we passed it. But it's just like, I know who's in it. I know what it's all about. I know all that stuff. It's not necessarily something for me, but it allows me to participate in the conversation. Allows me to be available for folks who do like that stuff. Which means it's like, yeah, no, this is great. I'm happy that you like things, if that makes sense. Like, just because it's not for you doesn't mean that you know, I don't know, learning about stuff is cool. I think it's nice. You should probably learn about stuff. Like, I don't, like, oh goodness. What's it called? Hell of a Boss, Has Been Hotel. I have friends who work on that stuff. Not for me. Not my bag. But it's like, yeah, no. It's like, show me what you're working on. I think that's cool. You know, it's like, oh, I did see this scene. I saw it posted on the Hello Penguin. Pen. Hello. Well, hello, ma'am. My mom says there's this strange tower in the northern Cape of Tundaria. This is what we need to do. We need to do the northern Cape of Tundaria. Hello. Used to be you could sail to the other side of Gondwana by skirting or the coast of Tundaria. Now the whole area's got these rocky spires. You just can't work on a boat around them. Okay. So we can't go that way. You must be cold, dressed so thin clothes. Come warm yourselves up by the fire. Can you move then, Grandma? Thank you. There's fish I've never seen before. Great, gently simmering there. I wonder what this foul soup, wow, rude, could possibly taste like. I'm not sure I want to find out. Bro comes into somebody else's house, says your culinary arts are dog shit and your food looks like garbage. Like, okay, so I was talking to a friend, like, Vertigree, you probably bring this up, but like, I was talking to a friend the other day, and they're just like, I've never seen Evangelion before. What's the best way to watch it? And it's like, can I watch the Netflix version? Are the movies good? And, you know, is the original show good? It's like, first of all, you can watch any version, and I think you'll feel more than satisfied. I think it's all perfectly fine to watch. You'll get the story regardless of anything. All that's fantastic, wonderful, etc., etc. However, I don't know if I'd recommend watching it. I don't know if I'd recommend watching Evangelion. Like, as somebody who's watched it a lot, but like, I don't know. Have they remastered the second movie for the third time yet? Not just yet. Don't worry. They'll get around to it. Oh, okay. We can probably land somewhere. Oh, we definitely can. Okay, fantastic. But like if you ask me now, is Evangelion worth watching? Should I watch it now? Probably not. Like, I'll be honest, probably not. Like, if you really need to see I don't know what you're gonna get out of it. You might enjoy it, but I feel like most folks who would watch it now would just be like, I don't really enjoy this. It's not even like, are you into childhood trauma? Because like, that part isn't even, I'll be honest, that part is not written well. It's not well written. It's just kind of like, Shinji's terrible. Shinji's a terrible person. It's the Scott Pilgrim problem, okay? It's the Scott Pilgrim problem. And I know people are going to be like, what do you mean? But like, put it this way. Scott Pilgrim is a terrible person. He's supposed to be a terrible person. He's written as a terrible person. People somehow find a way to like him as a character. He's not supposed to be likable. He's not written to be likable. You're not supposed to like Scott Pilgrim. Shinji's in the same way, where Shinji is like, he's going through stuff. That's true. And that's not necessarily anything to like be just like, oh, well, loser going through things. But he sucks. Shinji sucks. Shinji's awful. But then again, don't take my word for it. If you want to experience Evangelion, then there's a million ways to do it, and I think they're all pretty good. That also said, my favorite girl from Eva is the pink girl from Las Vegas who wants to kill everybody. So you know what? Take that for what it's worth. You've probably seen her many times in the me backing up in the Target parking lot gif, where she's rapidly spinning the wheel around inside of her Eva. That's my girl. Mari Miraculous is a idiot. And the only reason I like her is because I think that women should be able to be more aggressive and violent in things. And then again, like talking about watching, we went through. So Wisp and I caught up on Invincible. We watched all of it in like the span of about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, and then we kind of both independently got like sort of interested in like the idea of like, okay, well, where does it go from here? So neither of us really super like, not like we're like, oh wow, we're really interested. More of us like, okay, is this going to be worth continuing? And so we both kind of independently looked up some stuff, and we're just like, no. So the answer is no. We read through everything, and I'm just like, this kind of just feels like bad. Okay. There's probably something outside. How far along are we in Golden Sun? We're more than halfway. We're pretty close. We're decently far. I think we need to save, just in case. But, yeah, Wisp and I caught up on it, and then, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain how immediately, like, we were basically screaming at the TV. It's like, who fucking wrote this? For a lot of it. It's like, definitely, the first season was interesting. Hi, Jupiter. Hi, Bonk. Bonk. It's not gonna do that much damage. I'm sorry, buddy. Bonk. Don't run away. I need you to not run away. See, what I said was don't do that. Honey, don't do that. See, now we gotta reset. But I'm always looking for new stuff. And it's hard to find... I don't know how to explain this. It's hard to find things that are for me. Does that make sense? It's hard to find something that's for me in this in this day and age. Even back then, it was always hard to find something for me. The shit that's for me is like, oh look, Golden Sun, and then like 6 other people have played this fucking game. And it's just like, okay. So you can see, I struggle. I struggle to. Oh, awesome. With a tall, muscular lady that I really like? Which one? There's a lot. Jesse, you just gestured to a lot of stuff. You're probably thinking of Star Strike It Rich? The one with the beating the shit out of each other thing? Star Strike It Rich? It's just all women beating the shit out of each other. I'd love the ability to read for that anime, if it ever comes to that. Yeah, Star Strike It Rich. I really like Star Strike It Rich. If only for the simple fact that it's just... There's a lot of big women who I can imagine having huskier voices. I think I've read everything by that mangaka at this point. It all takes place in the same universe, too. Basically, everything takes place in the same universe. Oh, same version of the world, I should say. Okay, we have Arch, which means we can go here. No. No, this is Tandaria Tower. Yeah, I'm definitely caught up on everything. I need to do this. Okay, here we go. Arch. I'm getting back into it. I'm getting back into my rhythm. I'm getting back into the rhyme. But like my experience right now, honestly forever, even as a kid, is like finding a bunch of things I really like and then finding very few things that are for me. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. Like, there's a lot of things to like and enjoy. Ooh, free mint. Okay, brain, how do we want to do this? Okay. So that goes there, this goes here, this goes there. We need to start over. I can do this. Slide. down, over, up, over. And we're back where we started. This goes here. Do I just need to start at a different point? I think that might be it. I think I may just need to start at a different point, and that's what those are about. Maybe that's what this is. Let's go up. Yippee. Beans. Should have gone for the chest first. But I'm trying to think of things that like, and maybe I'm speaking in a way that doesn't make sense, but I should try and find a way to make sense, you know? Okay, let me ask a question. This is for everybody. Everybody pay attention. This is you, Jingle Keys. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Everybody paying attention? Everybody good? Everybody here? The back rooms? Okay, cool. What was the last thing that you read or watched or like experienced one way or the other, listened to, etc., that you felt like, oh my god, this is fucking incredible, like mind-blowing, absolutely mind-altering? Now go ahead and take some time, think about it. Rika says, "Slay the princess." I really wanna know. Go ahead and list it if you're comfortable. I have some sea bass that sent me to heaven. Okay, you know what? That's different. Food hits different. You know, there's definitely. Can't remember. My brain is mush from all the doom scrolling. That'll get you. That'll really fucking get you. Listening to One More Light by Linkin Park. Okay, there you go. All right, there you go. You're getting it. You're understanding the vibes. I feel like for Wisp it was definitely the new Linkin Park album. Wisp basically listened to that non-stop for like so much so that when I was able to find a copy of the actual like vinyl record, I was just like, well, by all logic, I have to get this for him. So yeah, there you go. You guys are picking it up. Doesn't matter what it is. I'll be honest, I can't fucking tell you the last time I felt like that. There are very few things that hit me in a way that I'm just like, oh, this actually fucking means something to me. Mochiko chicken. Oh, God. Again, we're not talking food. But Mochiko chicken fucking... I swear to God, there is a fucking... Next time we're able to visit your family, we need to go back to that restaurant because it tasted exactly like Full Ho back in freaking Vegas. It felt like it was 1996 again, and I was a child. And I was eating... fried rice and grandfather's chicken at Full Ho. It was the best fucking food in my entire... I fucking loved her cooking. It drove me fucking absolutely wild. It was so goddamn good. It was so crazy good. Anyway. This needs to go this way, this. Anyway. Thinking really hard. Might have honestly been playing... So again, like, I can't think of the last time that like something hit me in a way that like felt that incredible. And it's not anybody else's fault. I'll say this. It's not necessarily anybody else's fault. That's kind of a like, it's an on me thing. But so when somebody says stuff like, "Oh, Kdin, I think you'll really like this," it's like I'm apprehensive. I'm very apprehensive because it's like it's often it's like, this is good. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's not speaking to me the way that I feel like you think it would. So I don't know. It's a weird moment. You know what I mean? It's a like I think about Golden Sun a lot because of how much it actually was that for me. You know what I mean? So let's see. How do we get this down? This gets pounded. These two get pounded. Like Gargoyles was like that for me as a kid. Gargoyles was like that for like crazy. Gargoyles felt like it was made for me. Like, fuck, this is awesome. This is amazing. This is incredible. Golden Sun felt like that for me. Still does. Like, this still makes me feel really happy. Now we got it. Like, this is cool. This is a cool little puzzle, isn't it? Isn't this cool? You use the ice, but you can't interact with it directly, but you know how it works because they taught you how the ice physics works in the rooms prior. And you know how these work because we've taught you how these move things, you know, move puzzles work the entire time. And then you just layer those on top of each other. Great! Absolutely phenomenal game design. It takes the game's real-world magic system and it applies it to things that are non-combat. I fucking love it. I used the music for a game called Lost Magic that came out on the Nintendo DS way back in the day for a comic dub that I did recently. The one that of the back scratcher with pockets. Is this reveal? And a couple people are just like, oh shit, Lost Magic. And I'm just like, oh my god, other people remember Lost Magic. And it was kind of incredible to just like, all right, there's something here. My brain isn't working, but it's something here. Instantly grasp things because it's built on everything that came. Yeah, it's a perfect example. It's a great example. It just feels good. Feels good. Feels fucking good. We need to find reflux in this tower at some point. Which we should have passed before, but I fucked it up. So let's see. Did that. That's what it is. This is reveal. Boom. Hee hee ha ha. I knew it was reveal somewhere. But I'm chasing that. I'm chasing that dream. And it's why I try everything. Try everything, baby. Try everything. Yes, burst brooch. Okay, and this is reveal again? No, this is not reveal. This is something else. Oh, right, duh. I just got it. Use burst. Explode. Explosion! should be able to just pretty much bail now. This is kind of like the big thing that we needed. We need to get the Jin here, though. Ooh, free level. I'll take that. Actually, we should just retreat. Nope. Retreat and go back to the beginning. I think it would be easier. Because we missed a couple treasures. There's these here. Oh yeah, these dinosaurs are dead. They're dead 5 ever. That should be enough. Yeah, see? More than enough. Okay, now we go all the way up here, and this is probably a mimic. Nope, it's money. Hi, ghost! If a dragon is a lizard, it depends on what kind of dragon it is. If it's an ice dragon, then it can live in ice places. But it's a fire dragon, it can't live in ice places. It's too cold. It's too cold, baby. It's too cold. I don't want to fight these. These things explode. I don't want to deal with that. Freaking treasure just bullshit. Yes. First. Leaving. Okay, I can't remember. Goodbye, needle egg. I don't care. No, no, no. No, no, no. Ooh, Silfeather. Nice. Nice. I need to give things to people. We need to go forge a bunch of shit, too. Because I'll also, like, sell a bunch of garbage. Jesus Christ, we have so much shit. I should have done that first. Still need to find the gem. It's in here somewhere. A vial. Super useful. And the lightning sword. Very cool. Even more weapons. You should probably have this. Because I you need a better one. Okay, so my two favorite kinds of, like, fantasy stuff with dragons are very simple. One is where dragons are very, very, very rare, and it's super hard to come by. Or dragons are fucking everywhere, and they're kind of like kangaroos are in Australia, where it's just like, Jesus Christ, look at these fucking goddamn dragons. Fuck, it's a pain in the ass. Those are my two favorite kinds. If there's kind of some dragons, it's just like, it's whatever. Cool. Center prone. Centerpiece of a trident. We need to give this to probably somebody who can handle a bunch of stuff right now. God, we need a silk stuff. Oh my god, we're full of fucking bullshit. Make them like ostriches? That's terrifying. If dragons were like ostriches, we'd be fucked. Every fantasy world would be absolutely destroyed. Okay, so we need to get reflux, which should be this way. And then we'll just use retreat at the end. And we'll get out of here. Is it down? It's up. This way. Braid. It's fine. Okay, so yeah, it's this way. Meow. We need to go down this way. Nyum. Nyum, 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 nyum. Nyum, 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 nyum. Nyum. Okay. That's pretty crazy. Okay, there's like 1,000 million doors that I didn't go in here. This is the one fucking door I did go in! Hello, brain? Like, okay, so back on the topic of like, fuck, I don't want to do that just yet. Back on the topic of stuff that's just like, holy shit. Here's like something that I really, really enjoy and was just like, this feels like it was for me. Did anybody ever watch Durada? Did anybody ever see it? Messed up as all hell. Like, definitely fucked up. Not necessarily. I also missed a... Yes, exactly. I've had Celti as my computer desktop background for... Hold on. How long has it been? How old is this? 16 years? Basically had the same background for around then. But okay, we save. If you're looking for something happy, look elsewhere. Okay. All right. Okay, game. Okay. Good. I'll take this. Bonk. Get fucking bonked, baby. He's mad at me. But the artist for that did... Goodness. who is the artist for this? Suzuhito Yasuda, who did Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor, did the art for Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, starting with Redigitize and on from there. Did Gundam Build Fighters, did I Tenchi Muyo, did Dive, did Salaryman's Club. Also did Yozakura Quartet, which, for anyone who's curious, I think Yozakura Quartet finally ended last year after almost 20 years of serialization. Which I'm sure everybody's just like, yeah, Yozakura Quartet, my favorite manga. I'm sure all of you have heard of it. Okay. You totally have? For real? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Of course you didn't. Of course not. We need meld. Fuck. I need to go back and do that. God damn it. I knew that was important. Okay. Why am I doing this? I got everything I needed. We're retreating. But I don't know. It's okay. So the way this works, the way I have to explain this is, everybody seems to fall in love with stuff so quickly, so easily, and so fast and loose. That's not a bad thing. I actually envy it quite a bit. I don't. I treat my media the same way I treat potential partners. I might like you as a friend, but I don't know if I'll like you as a partner. If that makes sense. So, like, it's like, yeah, we can hang out sometimes. And that's what I feel like with most people and most things. It's like, this is fun. This is fine. I like this. And the deception of my rampant and raving knowledge of certain things might put you at an off footing when I say, I know a lot about stuff, but I don't necessarily love it all that much. It's mostly knowledge for the sake of knowledge, you know? But this is not a bad thing. Knowledge for the sake of knowledge isn't a bad thing. But, like, it feels like every 2 seconds, everybody has found something brand new that they're just like, oh, it's the new best thing ever. I'm just like, how do you guys do this? How do you fall in love with a new thing every 2 seconds? It's bewildering. I wish I could. Oftentimes I'll start liking something and it's just like, oh, maybe there's a potential, and then it'll break my heart in one way or another. And it's like, well, it is what it is, you know? For me, my standards are just really low. I mean, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I think you should be able to just enjoy shit. Here's your fucking... Thank you so much for saving my sweet Penguilina. Allow me to give this to you for return for your help. We got a pretty stone. Fantastic. This is exactly what we wanted. We've reunited the heteronormative penguins. Okay, So we need to go to Angara Inlet, which should be... Where is it? Is it that one? It has to be. Southeast. Southeast Angara Inlet. Southwest. Southeast Angara Inlet. I guess that's gonna be the one, because that's West Indra. Where am I looking? You know what? We'll take a risk. Good night, Jesse. We'll risk it for the biscuit. We want to go all the way up here. Food's easy to love. I feel like I find a new thing about food I love every single day. In another life, I became a chef, and then I began to hate everything and everyone. I feel like if I involved myself in cooking as a profession, I probably would fucking hate everything. Oh, I love Star Wars. I fucking hate Star Wars. It's the worst fucking thing ever. Star Wars is awful. And also, when it's great, it's real fucking good. But also, it's fucking terrible. Also, remember how a couple weeks ago I said that there was information about the new Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu, that it might be the worst performing... It's all signs lead to it being the worst performing Star Wars movie ever. Guess what? It was right. Who knew that those predictions would be accurate? Everybody knew they would be accurate. Yeah, here's the thing. Anybody with a fucking brain could put that together. Here's why it's destined to fail. You ready? Reviews are in and everybody hates it. Everybody's just like, it's fucking nothing. It's just a really long episode. And here's the thing. That's the fucking problem. First of all, me trying to get Wisp to go see a Star Wars movie would be like pulling teeth at this point because, well, he watched the first 6 and he had a kind of fun. He had fun. I don't know if I would say he enjoyed himself. He had fun. Then we started watching 7 and he's just like, I can't fucking do this. He's only noped out of like one fucking movie ever that I've shown him. That's the fucking one. That was the one who's just like, I can't fucking do this shit. Are you fucking kidding me? What is this fucking bullshit? Are you out of your mind? I'm not watching this. And that's the best one of the new trilogy. That's the best one. But here's the reason why it's not fucking happening. All right, you ready? Here's why it's not fucking happening for the Mandalorian movie. You have to watch all of the fucking show. You have to watch all the show. Nobody's gonna do that. If they haven't already, they won't. And that means you lose. You lose by default. When you turn a TV show into a movie that presumes that you've already watched the TV show, it's fucking not gonna happen, fam. It's why a lot of people have become disenfranchised with the MCU. It used to be just like, here's 2 movies a year for Marvel, and it's really cool, and it becomes a thing that everybody talks about for a while, blah, blah, blah. But then they added TV into it. And people are just like, oh, okay, so this is separate. It's like, no, you have to watch this to be able to understand the movies now. And it's like, are you fucking serious? I need to give this bird the shiny stone. How do I give this to you? How do I give this to you? What do you want from me, blood? Live action is not where Star Wars should exist because they're not going to shell out infinite money like George. Well, here's the thing. Disney's been shoveling out more money than Lucas ever did. Because Disney has the money to do that. It's just people don't care. Hello, Pam. Pam sees things outside and wants them. But yeah, again, it's a pay to watch show too. So like you have to have Disney Plus to see the show. Then you have to have the drive to watch the show on Disney Plus to care about watching more of it, potentially into a second season, and then you have to care about it enough to actually get up and go to the movies. You know they're going to put it on Disney Plus eventually anyway, so a lot of the people who watch the Mando show and really like it are just like, it's just going to come to Disney Plus, who cares? And they're right. It's right. It's not saying that, like, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with a popcorn movie, and I'm sure the Mando movie is exactly that. But everything is a competition now for your eyeballs, for your time, for your care, for your money, for everything. And I think that's like, you need to buy Disney Plus. Then you need to have watched the Mandalorian seasons throughout. Probably also the Boba Fett show. And then you need to get up, get in your car, go to the movies, find a time to go to the movies, realize that it's expensive to go to the movies, try to get a bunch of other people to go to the movies because you don't want to go to the movies alone. And now it's too much. You've already done, it's too much and nobody cares. It's way too much. You know what I mean? It's way too much. Do you want to do that? Does that sound fun to you? No, it sounds like chores now. Right? Okay, I really legitimately don't know how to give this bird this fucking pebble. And that is a problem, because I need this fucking gin. Okay. We're in the right place. I have to give the shiny stone to the bird and get the red scarf. Do I need to give it somewhere else? Do I need to, like, sneak up on it? Do I need to, like... The reason for the title crawl is so you can jump in media, because George Lucas was like, well, here's the other thing. I don't know if well, here's the other thing. George Lucas is not the be all end all for Star Wars. It was a collaborative effort, and when it became more Lucas centered, then it lost a significant amount of audience. Right? And then when it became Disney owned, it lost a significant amount of audience. Because it's like identity and collaboration between creatives. It became a brand rather than an interest or care. Right? And I was talking about this with Wisp earlier, but like, even things that you think come out of nowhere and like, it's like, oh wow, this thing came out of nowhere and now it's super popular and blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of it's manufactured. That's not necessarily to say that any of it's bad or anything like that, but like, it's either one of two things. One is luck and the other one is manufactured. Most of the time it's manufactured. But then other times it's luck. Like, Glitch apparently for everybody came out of nowhere. I was like, oh wow, this Glitch Studio stuff is pretty cool. They've been doing this blah blah. They were doing this stuff for a very long time, and all of a sudden, beep boop boop, lightning once. Okay. How do I give this to you, bird?
How give bird?
How give bird stone golden sun lost age? How give bird? How give bird? Oh, give by read. Right, read. Silly me. Why did I not think about it? I can't understand this fucking bird. I need to read its mind. Oh my, that stone you is divine. Simply divine. I must have it. Must. I'll give you my very fancy neckerchief. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Trade. Thank you. Should have known. How do I know what you want? I can't read your mind, except for I can. Disney canonized the entire extended universe, decades of content, basically a middle finger. Yeah, but then they rewrote it. Because Rey and, what's his face? Kylo Ren. They're basically just the siblings rewritten. Just worse. And now they kiss. Because, you know, Star Wars. It's Star Wars. It's Star Wars culture at this point. It started with siblings kissing, and now it's ending with they used to be siblings in a different universe, a different decanonized version of things. Now they kiss. It's all the same. Siblings kiss in Star Wars. That's what happens, I guess. Don't think about it too much. Don't do it. You'll make yourself sad. Now they kiss on purpose. I mean, Luke and Leia kissed on purpose. It was kind of on purpose. Rey and Kylo having a romantic thing together was so dumb. What an awful relationship. It's true. Joke's on you. I'm already sad. Thinking about Star Wars makes you sad. Alright. This should be West Indra, North Oceania. North Oceania. You know what's funny? Okay, so do you see this island that we're on? This is the island we're on. This is Southeast Angara, right? This is North Oceania. North Oceania is below. Normalize kissing your homies.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hi, Delphi. I don't know if Rey and Kylo are homies, though. I don't know if they're... Alright, we need to...
Oh no, the Chaos Emerald!
There you are. We need to turn into sand. Like, what's your favorite Star Wars thing? Let's shift it. Mind read. Oh, that neckerchief is quite nice indeed. That would lift my spirits. Tradesies. This really lightens my mood. Shut up. Felix tied the neckerchief to the tree. Are you giving me that lovely thing to moi? Tartakovsky Clone Wars. I really liked it. I really did like it. I thought it was awesome. Kind of you. Here, have some milk. Free milk. The Clone Wars. Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga for a Wii. There are so many... I was watching speedrunners play that just like literally today. And they're just like, it's best game ever. When the Lego games started talking, I stopped caring. I don't know if anybody else was the same way, but I stopped caring. It's like, oh, the Lego games are great. And then they started talking. I was like, I don't know. It feels like there's something that was lost. West Indra. West Indra, that's where we're going. I'm trying to think of my favorite Star Wars thing. Actually, I think I know what my favorite Star Wars thing is. I really liked Rogue One. Rogue One gave me hope for what they were doing with Star Wars, and then, you know, it was a very darker movie for Star Wars, because Star Wars is about a bunch of basically space wizards with Rogue One was great. I was just like, this is what I want from Star Wars. This is what I want from Star Wars. And then they didn't do it ever again. Okay. Here we are. Yippee. West Indra. Where's the dog? Dog! There it is. Bumper. Move, child. I don't care. Not for you. I must speak to the buppers. Alright, puppy needs milk. You. I smell fresh milk. Haha, you're giving me milk? Yes! I'll trade you this. I caught it myself. Traded his milk for the dog's turtle. Felix got Lil Turtle. Look at how freaking... Hold on. Can we see the icon for the little turtle again? Look at that little turtle. Look at how cute it is. Bottom right hand corner. Look at this thing. Little turtle. The Last Jedi was overhated. It wasn't very good, but it was definitely overhated. You know what's underhated? Rise of Skywalker. I don't think people hate it enough. You may be saying, but Kdin, everybody hates it the most. No, not enough. Not enough for me. It needs to be hated way more. They fly now? They fly now. They've been flying for 40 years, guys. Somehow Palpatine returned? Fuck off. I don't think that it was good for the Emperor to come back in Fortnite. No, I don't think that Disney releasing a very small amount of snippet of footage that was exclusive to fucking Fortnite was a good fucking idea. I don't. I legitimately do not think that. I know you're being sarcastic, but for people who don't know, if you're wondering, the disconnected Disney heard me. Don't worry. I'll come back and I'll be angrier. YouTube still hears me, though. YouTube's still with me. It'll reconnect any second now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Go. See, there it goes. It went. YouTube didn't hiccup. YouTube didn't hiccup, but Twitch did. Nope, it disconnected again. They knew. They know. Well, I might as well make my way the rest of the way over there. I might as well do that. It'll come back. Reconnection successful. Oh, there it goes. There we are. Hello. Hey, YouTube didn't hiccup at all. It was just Twitch. Twitch is the problem. Something in the shallows. Yippee! Rusty axe. Fantastic. We're good. Disney heard me. Because he was just like, shut this bitch up. He's talking shit about Star Wars on the internet. How dare you? You know what's funny? I really liked Force Unleashed. Force Unleashed was awesome. I know it wasn't very good, but I really liked it. Force Unleashed was awesome. Super fun. It wasn't great, but it was fun. And I think, again, like, fun is more important than anything else. I think so long as something is fun, you can forgive any kind of, like, middling this or, you could see the fishing line holding up the puppet. It's like, yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit? Whatever. Who cares? If it's fun, it's fun. You know what I mean? I think that's more important than anything. Turtle, I have your baby. I'm so very sad and lonely. I wish I had my own friend to call my own. Yo, you got a little itty bitty turtle tot, don't you? Why don't you set that little guy free with me? Sure. At long last, I have a friend. Lonesome George, I am no more. I am so happy. I don't have much to offer you in return, but I can show you my secret spot. You know what? I think I'm good. I think I'm all right. Hop on my back. Okay. And we're off. Well, here we are. When you want to go back to the island, just let me know. All right, so we're gonna save. This should be our last gin until we get to Lemuria. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. Well, Star Wars is ultimately, like, the result of continued disappointment. Like, it's something that builds itself and builds itself and builds itself and builds itself and builds itself. But I was talking to well, yeah, what were we talking about? We were talking about things just kind of getting built up. Like, you just get lucky. You just get lucky, and then a brand buys you, and then milks the shit out of that thing forever. Like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was lucky. They got lucky, and then one of the creators sold to the other creator sold it to somebody else, and then it became a whole freaking thing, and now you can't go 7 years without them doing a reboot or a remake or a retread or a re-this or a re-that of the Turtles. Star Wars is the same way. If it stops doing gangbusters, they'll just let it die for a little bit and they'll come back to it and don't worry about it. And when somebody gets lucky, it's only a matter of time before corporation comes in and buys something and then it becomes blah, blah, blah. And again, you can't say, oh, no, that's because sometimes a lot of these creators are just like, damn, this is what I needed to be able to survive. And trust me, that's a fucking mood. But George Lucas didn't need that Disney money. I don't think Lucas needed that Disney money. I think Lucas was fine without it. I think Lucas was fine without it. Maybe that's just me. Okay. Do I need anything else in here? Is there something else here that I need? I really need to double check. Is there something else here? Yeah, how do I get up there? How do I do that? Nope. Hello, Dinox. Okay, so we go this way, go this way. Go this way. I need to find a way to go up. How do I go up? How do I go up? How does one up? This is where we need to be eventually? I think? Isn't this with teleport? I think you're right. I think that's correct. I think there's something that we need else that we don't have the thing for that, but we got what we wanted. So we'll come back. We'll come back later. Because the turtle will always be here. Yep. Don't worry, we'll come back for you, turtle. I hope you have a good life. Okay. So we need to go where? I need to go to... Where's the place with forging? Was it Yellum forging? Because I have so much bullshit on me. Yellum. I could do it in Yellum. Okay. So we need to go to Yellum. A lot of this is cleanup. A lot of this is cleanup because I think we're going to get to a point of no return soonish. So we need to go all the way down to Yellum. It gave you that alert again? Okay, we're too far. Oh, here's a question. Did everybody, did folks watch Packs and Facts for today? Or have you not watched it yet? Because it was one I assumed a lot of people would get upset about. If only for the fact of two things. One, my pronunciation of the legendary Pokemon names, which is all exactly how they're supposed to be pronounced. And two, you ever routinely have not gotten to TikTok yet? I respect that. But it's one I definitely... there's a lot of Pokemon requests now because we're hitting up Pokemon packs. And I have a bunch. I have a bunch that I must do. Okay, we need to go talk to... Not you. We gotta go all the way around. It's you, right? Yes. Lots of stuff. I have so many requests that I need to get to. There's a couple that like I need to leave the entire area. There's some from the Midnight Hunt stuff that I still haven't done yet. But with the massive amount of Pokemon requests, I kind of want to hit them while the hitting's good. Demon Maze. Nope. But as for pack opening, I've finished opening all of the Team Rocket set. As far as recording the actual openings, I recorded a couple Magic openings, some Digimon opening stuff, and I just kind of need to record a bunch of it. I try to do it in batches, so I record as much as possible, and then I dump all the footage, and then I edit the footage, I script out everything, and then I record the script. I get the... Oh goodness. Process forgeable. Yes. Yes, forge that. Add the music, add the subtitles, and the subtitles are all written by me. Hand done, baby. So, one episode, it's like a minute to film the actual pack opening. A minute and some change. But then it's like about an hour to an hour and a half of work per episode. Sometimes longer, depending on how much shenanigans go into, like, research and everything like that, because I want to double check everything. I want to make sure that because I don't just rate shit. I actually like do research and I don't just spout off nonsense. But I hope people are enjoying Facts and Facts. It is a fun thing to do. And at the very least, I'll see it out through the end of the year, and then we'll see if we can continue from there. I'd love to continue doing it, but a lot of what I have was given to me, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. It was either gift cards or... was that it? Was that everything? Was that really everything? I guess so. Nope. Somewhere. One of the things I really wanted to do, because like I watch other people open packs of stuff and everything like that, and they tend to focus on like, I'm trying to get this one particular card, and here's the value of all these cards, and it's like, if I don't get this one thing, then it's not worth it. And it's just like, that's sad. That makes me sad. You know? It makes me go, aw. Okay. Let's see what we got here. That goes down. That goes down. It goes way up. Okay. Raises luck and resists wind. You should take this. Cloud Wand. Okay, not for anyone. Captain's Axe. No. Really? Really? All that work for 2 things? Interesting. That's fine, I guess. Let's sell some stuff. Captain's Axe, not good. I can sell this elixir, I don't really care. We don't need this. Sell the stuff with Anubis. Stop! Okay. Alright, 2 seconds before we sell any more garbage. Okay, so there was one more thing that was worth it. Unleash the aging gas. Yes, the gas that makes you old. Get rid of the Cloud Wand. Don't need that. Get rid of the Mist Saber. Don't need that. There was one more thing I wanted to do. God damn it. Okay. Nope. Okay, no. Who had it? You had it. Okay. I think that's everything. I don't know why I still have this laughing fungus. Do I need this? What do I need this for? Laughing fungus. I've had it the entire game. I don't remember what this is for. It's not what they want. Oh no, this is just worthless. Cool. I could have sold this a million years ago. Okie dokie. Okay. That's good. Let's adjust our inventory. You take this. You're set and good. You are... You should give this to... What if I just give all this stuff to you? No, I didn't want you to do that. Wow, really? That's it? Oh, we need to get rid of these turtle boots. These turtle boots are turtle terrible. Okay. There we go. That's fine. We have now officially done a good amount of the things that we needed to do. Nope. Yes. So I think we can actually make progress now. Because we have the ability to explode shit. And that means we need to go to the Onkal Ruins. Which... Not there. Where's the Uncle Ruins? Oh no, wait, didn't we do that? Didn't we do that? No, we did not. We went to Tundaria Tower. Yeah, we need to go to Champa. Champa's just north of... Just north? Just... Yes, just north. I know exactly where Champa is. We need to go to Champa. Champa, the place that becomes increasingly more important later. Fucking this bee is gonna get fucked. That bee got hit by the fucking aging gas. Get old, bee. It aged 30 years and turned into dead. Champa's where we meet the baby, right? Champa's where we meet the baby. I remember the baby being in Champa. I remember the baby being in Champa. I remember the baby being there. Oh my god, it's forever. We'll just keep flying. We'll just flying. We'll keep boating. We're gonna boat this way. Don't worry, much like every other RPG. This boat will fly eventually. Getting closer to Champa. Listen, I know the graphics leave a little bit to be desired sometimes, but I need you to know that as a kid, this was fucking phenomenal. I still think it's pretty, but... Champa? Yippee! Yeah, we're here. Okay, cool, save. Isaac? What? Isaac, is it you? Do have my eyes deceive me? Yes, your eyes deceive you. Oh, I must have been mistaken.
Hey, young lady, are you looking for someone by the name of Isaac?
Yes, old man, I'm looking for one called Isaac. Where is Isaac?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Isaac isn't with us.
Well, then where can I find Isaac?
Hey, why do you want to find him so badly?
Me? I'm Vezi. Isaac helped me once. He helped Ulmuch. Ulmuch was trapped, but Isaac saved him. He is a brave man, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a rough one right now for us, I suppose. But why are you looking for him? Do you like him? Is that it?
You're a mean old man. It's just like, fuck you. It is not polite to tease me.
That's what it is. You like Isaac. Nana boo boo. Get your cootie shot.
No, I am so embarrassed.
Don't worry, Fazy. We'll tell Isaac how you feel.
Really? Then will you give him this when you tell him?
What is it? Is it cool? Can I keep it? Is it mine?
Isaac is on a dangerous journey. I'm worried about him, so I made him a good luck charm.
Ah, sweet! A good luck charm. Oops, dropped it in the ocean. Fuck you.
I'm going home now, old man. Thank you for doing this favor for me.
Yeah, rude that she kept calling me old man.
Felix got golden ring.
Wondering if I just equip this right now. Raises all elemental resistances. I'll just put that on. That's for me now.
Oh wow, look at that. It's, you know, that's mine. Mine now. Mine for me. Yay, Viking helmet. Thank you for the lurk, Emax. This is an amazing equipment for Isaac. Sure. Just gonna slip that one on, put the fucking one ring on, and then turn invisible. Call it a day. There's a rock there. Yes! Has a really strange ability. I'll bet if I keep practicing, I'll be able to. Yes! The baby! Everyone move out of the way. Where is the child? Where is the baby? I don't care about you, old man. It's a little bit of Catholicism in every town somehow. All of our men went to sea with Briggs. Even my sweetheart. I hope they return soon. Oh right, TTS is broken. Let me fix it. A whole town of lonely widows. Be right back. Their husbands aren't dead. They're just not here right now. I don't know if that changes anything. Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. Oh, God.
Has my grandson returned? Has my Briggs come home?
No?
As not to be disturbed until my grandson has returned home. Now let me be.
It's like army wives. There's widowed until proven otherwise.
I think Elio is with his mom in the place with the ship being repaired and Briggs in jail.
Doesn't Briggs get out of jail? Didn't they fix that? Didn't we do that? Didn't we fix that already? Ah, whatever, not my problem. No longer my issue. I did my best. I did get... Well, technically, I didn't get Piers out of jail. Piers got Piers out of jail. Piers is just like, yeah, idiots, stupid, dumbasses, fools. I'm just gonna go ahead and push you. Is that okay? That pit is Obaba's forge. She uses it when she's working metal into weapons and equipment. It's a big hole. Obaba's got a big hole. Did we fix all of the boat? No, we didn't. I don't think we can yet. I think we're still missing one synergy. We're missing force, right? Before he left, Briggs ordered me to keep watch on his absence. If Obaba is so worried about Briggs, she ought to send someone else to look for him. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. If you're wondering why only sailors and their families get to live on the cliff dwellings, well, from up on the cliffs, families can look out to sea and wait for their... Oh yeah, that's really enlightening. Ma'am, you could just say that you're privileged. It's okay. If you're wondering why we, the people who do these things, get the ability to live in the nicer places, it's because we wanna. We don't want to live on the dirt ground with all the dirt things. Ew. That's disgusting. Seen a lot of traveling warriors from China. Yeah, okay. That's great. Yep, Bye. I gotta go. So we have 6. We need to go to... We need to get to Lemuria. Lemuria's really our next stop. Our next major stop. Ah! Right. You. I see you've caught up with me again, Felix.
Alex.
Alex? Who is Alex?
Alex is a water adept. We had been traveling together, but he left us when we landed on Indra.
Water adept? And I see you've made a new friend. You've been busy, haven't you? And you found yourself a new water adept. Oh, do you mean to cast me away like old trash?
What do you want with us now, Alex? Or did you forget you were the one who abandoned us?
Oh, my dear Jenna. Have you come to despise me so after all we've been through?
Yes. That's right, Felix. Why should we care about someone who just left us behind like that?
My, aren't we a bitter bunch? And I was just trying to help you with your little task.
We have no need for your help. We can light the lighthouses without you, you little turd crumpet.
Oh, can you really?
Karst. That's right, Karst. I'm flattered that you remember. What is this, Alex? What's going on?
How can I explain myself? Oh, easily.
What's going on is Alex is demonstrating his remarkable foresight once again.
Oh, have you not had the pleasure of an introduction?
He stayed back at the ship when I saw them in Madra.
I'm a Gasho. Let's see. That guy's Felix and the girls are Jenna and Sheba, which makes him Kdin. They look like an unreliable bunch of ragamuffins.
Yes, they are rather useless, aren't they? That's why I finally had to abandon them, of course. But now, I believe I may have been hasty in my judgment. Your peers? How did you know my name? How soon they forget! We met you before, when you were being detained. Who could forget the amateur adept changing water to ice in that strange little town?
Ah, you saw that. That must be how you knew Pierce was a water adept.
In fact, I was even thinking of borrowing his ship at one point.
You would steal someone's boat? That's so typical, Alex.
You wound me, Jenna. I only meant to borrow it.
Whatever you might have meant, that doesn't make it right.
And just when I was about to seize the opportunity, you had to come back. You mean for Kimbombo? I was a mere moments too late?
Isn't that a shame?
Still, because of that, I did meet Karst in Agastio, so perhaps it was my fate.
Can't you just stop talking about yourself for 1 second, Alex? Enough of your childish gibs, Alex. I want to know what makes these punks useful.
Because they brought us the orb that Akafubu had taken. That shows some resourcefulness.
How so?
The Kabombo are quite, warlike. Or were, at any rate. Recovering that orb was most likely not easy. They were just typical villagers, easily frightened with a small display of synergy. No, they would have used less abrupt methods than those you favor.
What methods would those be?
Alex said it clearly enough. We wouldn't terrorize people into doing what we wanted.
Enough of this! Stop changing the subject. When are you going to light the remaining lighthouses?
Our patience is beginning to wear thin.
If you want to waste more of our time, we'll take those elemental stars and do it ourselves!
If we had a wind atom like Sheba and the elemental stars, we wouldn't need you.
Excuse me? I am, of course, opposed to their line of thinking. My experience with Satoru and Minardi suggests that, while they were fierce warriors, they were somewhat lacking when it came to solving the mysteries of the lighthouses. You mean to say that they failed to solve the riddles?
Miserably. Are you suggesting that they were simple brutes incapable of logic and intelligence? Are you saying the same of us?
I'm afraid so. Alex, whose side are you on? I'm on no one's side. My only concern is to see the lighthouse beacons lit once again.
So you mean to leave the task to Felix?
Then why have we come all this way looking for Felix? I merely wanted to confirm that he and his companions had not forgotten their quest.
Is that truly all?
I also wanted to introduce Felix to the two of you. Why would you want to do that? Oh, with Satoros and Minardi gone, you probably felt very little pressure to complete your task. I cannot have that. What do you mean by that? With Satoros and Minardi gone, I felt another pair might... How should I put this? Provide you with the proper incentive to complete your task. Is that some kind of threat? Take it as you wish. I just wanted to provide you with the proper encouragement. So what? You've used us to your satisfaction, and now our role is done?
You only wanted us around to flex a little muscle and scare them into action. Fine. I suppose we will let you go today.
But we will always be nearby, pushing you to make your way to Jupiter Lighthouse swiftly. I look forward to seeing you soon, Felix. Someone very near Jupiter Lighthouse. Kdin, am I right in recalling that you pursue this quest on the behalf of Tolby's ruler, Bobby?
This is true. I am studying alchemy because Lord Bobby has ordered it. What about it?
Ah, what a pity. It would seem all your studies have been for naught.
Yeah, what are you getting at, Alex?
Only that it seems the Lord Bobby has at last succumbed to the ravages of time.
Lord Bobby is dead?
Oh, so you didn't know? Lord Bobby? Dead? Could that really be true? Alex, how would you know such a thing? Do not mistake me. We had no hand in Bobby's passing. However, the people of Tolby may be under the impression that our presence led to his death. Alex, out the melodrama and get to the point for a change. Simply put, I would recommend against traveling north to Gondwan for a while. I just thought it might be better if you focused on your quest instead of exploration for now. How kind of you. Take it as you will. Very well. May we meet again. So the only reason Alex came here was to threaten us. And to bring us news of Bobby's death, despite the fact that we asked for no such news. Perhaps he had his own reasons for telling Kdin. What do you mean, Pierce? If Kdin undertook this quest on behalf of Bobby, then he no longer has any need. Oh, of course. I hadn't thought of that. Your orders were to find Lemuria, right, Kdin? That's right, but if Bobby really has died, you're free to go where you will, Kdin.
Yeah, that's not true, Sheba. Certainly my original reason for researching alchemy was for Lord Bobby.
Was for Lord Bobby. That was past tense. What are your reasons now?
There's no longer solely for research. I do this because of what I've learned on this quest.
Your research? What you learned on this quest?
Yeah, are you fucking... What is this? Am I in a goddamn cave? No shit. Sit down and actually listen. What happened to paying attention? Do you just fucking talk? You go into school and the teacher gets up there and starts talking about stuff and you're just like, I don't understand. It's like, yeah, I haven't fucking got to the point yet, idiot, stupid. This is why you flunk. Let me get to the fucking point.
Now I pursue alchemy. To ris werewolf granddads.
Exactly. Of course you don't. Felix is the only one I've spoken to about any of this, and he doesn't fucking talk anymore.
That's, sure.
Please, Felix, let's not say too much about it just yet. It's, far too complicated.
Well, when will you tell us?
I'm sure I'll be able to tell you once we get to Lemuria.
Do you promise?
I promise. So just shut up. Pierce, you don't mind waiting?
I'm a furry. Ow!
I cannot read minds like Sheba, but I have a guess at what you're thinking.
A guess? What do you mean?
You're a great scholar, Kdin, are you not? I believe your theory is correct, and to prove it, I want to return to Lemuria as soon as possible.
Everyone get fucking schlorped again.
Hello! Oh, by the way, Twitch, YouTube, Twitch, everybody say hi to each other. Everybody make friends. Kiss and make up. Alright, so we need to go to the ruins, which is right next door. We need to go to the ruins, baby. This is Golden Sun, the Lost Age, YouTube. YouTube chat. Heaters, this is Golden Sun, the Lost Age. This is probably one of my favorite game franchises of all time. Easily up there. Really, really up there. Oh god, I need to do this.
Precious, delicious alchemy. Precious, tasty, delicious alchemy. Yummy, yummy alchemy. Laws of equivalent exchange. One muffin for one crumpet.
I don't know what those Elric kids were fucking thinking. I think they were dumb. I don't think they needed to do... I don't know if they needed to do anything that they did. I don't know if they really helped the plot that much. I think those kids were kind of dumb, now that I think about it. Alphonse and Edward, mostly Edward. I think Edward was an idiot. Honestly, I don't think Edward got any smarter. Ed was an idiot. Ed's also kind of an ass. Like, come on, you deleted your brother after your mom got deleted. He barely got taller. Alphonse got taller. Oh yes, we need this. We can do this. Nope, not move. Oh goodness. I might as well just use this way. Sand. Meow. I think the truth is that most shonen protagonists are the worst characters in their own series. Because Goku sucks. I don't think anybody really like. I know a lot of people like Goku, but like Piccolo's right there. Piccolo's so cool. Okay, now we have sand, which is useful, and I want it. Meow. Naruto is pretty terrible as a character. He sucks. Honestly, he doesn't even feel like the main character. Because Sasuke is arguably the main character. Naruto just so happens to be the name of the manga, so we follow him. Goku sucks. Naruto's not great. Deku's kind of a loser. I hate Ichigo. Ichigo Kurosaki is the worst character in Bleach. Main character should have been Chad. Chad's the best character in Bleach. I said usually. Luffy's pretty good. Even though I wouldn't say Luffy's the best character in One Piece. You know what? Yusuke Urameshi was pretty good. Yusuke's an idiot, but Yusuke actually gets shit done. Yusuke ignores the monologue and shoots the bad guy. And it's like, you know fucking what? That's more than I can say for most fucking shonen protagonists. He actually did it. Tanjiro's... I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I think Tanjiro's fucking boring. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. We're gonna get buried. We're gonna get buried. No, 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 no. Hi, Jade. Hi, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about shonen protagonists being dumb. And, like, dumb and bad. More importantly, dumb and bad. Who is the worst shonen protagonist? I think Yusuke's probably one of the best. Yusuke and Luffy are pretty great shonen protagonists. For the typical shonen stuff, I think Yusuke and Luffy are pretty darn great. I think Goku's pretty terrible. That dude sucks. How are you so bad at your job of protecting Earth? Goku's pretty bad at his job. He's like, I was told that I need to protect everything from my grandpa Gohan. So what I like doing is challenging demons and eldritch beings and universal overlords to fights on Earth, so that Earth, the place I'm supposed to protect and that I promise to protect and where my family lives, constantly gets blown up all the time and then they die. Him giving Cell the Sensu Bean was so uncalled for. What an ass. Goku. You gotta be able... It's not fair. Cell has to fight at peak too. Dude, no, he does not. He does not. Cell doesn't need it. Cell doesn't need help, okay? First of all, Cell shit out a bunch of baby cells to beat the shit out of all of your friends. He just did that for fun. Then you got Chi-Chi pregnant and then died? Bro. You got Chi-Chi pregnant again. Gohan was like, what, 6? Gohan was 6 when Goku died for the first time. And so Chi-Chi had to do some Gohan raising by herself with some help from Uncle Piccolo. He was 4. He was, okay, so in the manga, I think he was 3. And then they retconned it to be 4. Because there was an inconsistency there. But then she had to do all this stuff. And then, Chi-Chi's a good mom. Chi-Chi is a good fucking mom. All right, you know what? No, I will say some help from Piccolo. Because Chi-Chi was still raising that fucking boy herself. The only reason Gohan is as kind as he is smart is because of Chi-Chi. Goku wasn't fucking there. And Piccolo basically just taught Gohan how to fight for real. Didn't Piccolo take over for a year between Red? No, well, the thing is like, do you really think fucking Chi-Chi was gonna let that happen for an entire year? Do you really fucking think? Do you think Chi-Chi would just let that shit happen for a year? He did technically kidnap him. He did technically kidnap him. But also Piccolo fucking like saved everybody's life by like being just like, hey, check this shit out. If this kid decides to turn into a giant monkey, everybody's gonna fucking die. So we need to fucking realize that this is a problem immediately and deal with it now. But yeah, Tanjiro's fine. He's just kind of a nothing character. He's like, I'm gonna do this for my family. And it's like, yeah, that's nice. The side characters are way more interesting in that series. The moment a shonen, a typical 4 boys shonen manga treats a female character with respect, that's when it's actually good. And considering the fact that most of them are still treated like additional, supplementary, it's just like, okay, that's enough. Goku died when Gohan was 4, came back to fight Vegeta. Namek happened a month later. Then the Android Saga was a few months later. No. No. Because Gohan was... How old was Gohan during all this? Let's take a look at Gohan. Gohan during each arc. Yeah, Mecha Frieza, I don't necessarily count Mecha Frieza as start of anything. As the start of the saga. It's more like the end of anything. There was a year between Goku's death and Vegeta's arrival on Earth as well. Because, like, Gohan's not that old in Super. Like, I don't, like, he like, they have Pan pretty young. I'm also thinking of the movies, too. You know what's really funny? You know what's really funny is that Trunks goes from, like, super strong and super crazy good because of everything. Gohan is 18 at the end of DBZ at the end of Buu Saga, presumably 2 years past before battles. So Gohan's like 20 years old and is a dad. I mean... They should have waited. They definitely should have waited. They should have waited. Okay, I'm definitely lost. And that's fine. Where am I now? I am... currently on Coal Ruins. Trunks was 8 in the Buu Saga and is 13 in Super, despite not growing to the same size. No, I need to get up there. Do I need to go? Was I needed to go this way? Probably, right? Every female character in Dragon Ball loses their whole character and just becomes a baby mama. I guess, except Bulma. She does kind of. 18 gets mostly sidelined. They do bring her to do stuff sometimes. But she's like literally the strongest woman on the planet. And they do nothing with her. Videl stops existing as a person. Straight up. She straight up is just nothing. She shows up and then Gohan's just like, I think I want to make you my girlfriend. And then her entire story just gets just like deleted. Gohan was born, then Raditz came, so he was 4. Vegeta came and a year later. Future Trunks arrived 2 years later. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 in the hyperbolic chime chamber. So he's 11? Ugh.
Goku, I'm a great dad. I'm dead for half of my first son's life and then basically all of my 2NDS. Also I gave a super powerful monster a full health and stamina recovery before sending my 11-year-old son to fight him. What's kissing?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Go up the stairs, up the stairs. Okay, this is where we need to be. Ah! Tree. Vegeta was Vegeta was a piece of shit, okay? Vegeta was a piece of shit. That motherfucker learned and grew. Goku stayed the same fucking asshole his entire life. Piece of shit. The way that people talk about Vegeta being an asshole, I wish they'd talk about Goku that way. Dude kept fucking gambling with fucking just for fun. Hey, here's a cool question. Which of the two between Vegeta and Goku sacrificed their entire life to protect two small children? The answer may fucking surprise you. It was Vegeta. Vegeta did it. He protected Goten and Trunks from fucking Boo. And he knew he was going to hell. And he did it anyway. He's just like, well, you know what? I gotta risk it for the biscuit. I gotta do it. Because if I don't, then my kid and fucking Goku's kid, they're dead. They're just fucking dead. And I don't know what I don't know. I can't live with myself like that. I can't. I cannot live with myself like that. Goku wishes fucking Boo to be reincarnated. Not Fat Boo, the one who's good Boo, the one who's got a heart and soul and cares and loves and has feelings. No. He wishes for the fucking one that's so fucking evil and killed everybody 5 ever to come back to life and get reincarnated. Now, don't get me wrong. I fucking love Oob. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I fucking love Oob, okay? However, this dude risked that. Goku sucks. Goku sucks. Real villain of the Dragon Ball franchise, Goku. Forever fucking Goku. What a fucking asshole. Piccolo became a good guy. Piccolo went out of his way to become a good person. And now he lectures Goku on just like, are you fucking serious? No, this is... Piccolo is Kami's fault. Let's just address everything from the beginning. Kami was just like, what if I remove all of the evil from myself? Don't fucking do that, because then you're releasing an evil person who's basically a god into the world. Don't fucking do that. And he did it anyway. Beans. Goku doesn't know anything. I don't think Goku's ever had a fucking solid thought in his life besides, oh, I'm gonna go fight that. Not to mention, Goku ruins every Dragon Ball Z video game because here's Goku and 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 Goku. Can I get a different character? No. Well, what if I wanted to play as, you better fucking think again, because you're playing as Goku now. You also remember when Dragon Ball was like fun? Remember the big stinky guy? Everybody remember the big stinky guy? You guys remember big stinky guy, right? Big stinky guy in the Dragon Ball tournament. Bacterian, yeah. Krillin fighting him is just like, oh shit, this dude's gonna kick your ass, and then Krillin doesn't have a nose. And it's like, Krillin, you don't have a nose. It's like, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen. It's fucking hilarious. That's awesome. I think that's funny as fuck. Now we have to follow rules and regulations, all this bullshit. Oh my god. Also, the dinosaur in the tournament was yeah, remember that shit? Remember when the World's Martial Arts Tournaments was actually about the world instead of just a bunch of fucking humans? Crazy, right? Then in the fucking future, they're just like, oh, well, you know, here's all this stuff. People just fucking was like, what? It's so crazy. Also, you know what? Respect to fucking Vegeta for when participating in the World's Martial Arts Tournament for not fucking lying. Everybody else lied. They're just like, oh, gently tap it. Gently tap it. Gently tap. Vegeta's just like, listen, if you enter this, this is what's going to happen to you. I killed this machine and I will kill the rest of you this badly. Do not enter. Don't enter the tournament. Don't do it. And everybody's like, no, we should make sure that they feel like they have a chance. Fucking Vegeta's just like, these people are gonna fucking die. If we let this happen, they will be fucking dead. I need you to understand this, Kakarot. You fucking asshole. You stupid dick bag. Look at me. I am not gonna take anything easy. I don't even go easy on my son, who I actually love. When was the last time Goku took his son to the theme park? That's what I fucking thought. Fuck you, Goku.
Well, go to the park.
Fucking come on.
Go to the...
Really? Vegeta's a harsh dad, but he's still very kind.
I want to give props to the tournament announcer who actually remembered all the old tournaments and didn't bat an eye when told Goku was dead.
I was like, yeah, it's whatever. Listen, at some point you just give up. I'm like, well, it's this fucking guy again. You know? Also, here's the thing. If I saw Goku, I'm fucked. It's over. If I see Goku, it's so over. I know it's over. If I get isekai'd and I see Goku, I woke up in the bad place. Okay? Because even if you get even if you get isekai'd into somebody who's strong, unless you get fucking turned into Goku or Vegeta, you're so fucking fucked. You're so fucked, and even then you're still fucked. Even then it's still bad. Ugh. I accidentally killed someone because I don't know how weak normal people are. Well, time to bring them back. It's fucking so real. It's so real. It's so real and it's so frustrating. Goku sucks. You tell me somebody who says Goku's their favorite Dragon Ball character, I'll tell you somebody who missed all the fucking clues that Goku was a fucking villain. He's selfish, self-centered, and fucking self-actualizing. Dude only cares specifically for what he fucking wants. Didn't even fucking help raise his goddamn son. Didn't even fucking care about his fucking wife. Wasn't there to fucking help with his second goddamn son. Did nothing. Dickhead. Fuck you, Goku. What a douchebag. Absolutely, absolutely fucking rancid. And then when you say, oh, Goku's a bad dad, people go like, no, it was actually, it's like, no, he was an absentee fucking father. You know who was there for his kid? Fucking Vegeta. You know who was there? And I mean that. I mean in the sense of Vegeta was there for Gohan. Piccolo was there for Gohan. Fucking Yamcha was there for fucking Gohan. I know we all make fun of Yamcha, but at least Yamcha was there. Maybe not as a dad, but as an uncle or a friend. Goku was there for nobody. Goku was barely there for his own ass. Suck. Also, half the shit with Naruto wouldn't have happened if Naruto actually focused on the goal and stopped being such a bitch about it. Like, dude, fucking, like, nut up or shut up, okay? Did he not know Chi-Chi was... Dude barely knew what... Didn't know what sex was. Didn't know what sex was, just was like, this feels good. And then a baby shows up. It's like, oh, look, it looks like me. It's like, fuck off, man. Absolutely fucking taking the fucking piss. You know why Vegeta and Bulma ended up together? Because they talk. Yeah, they argue, but they talk. Chi-Chi was just like, oh, he's strong, and this is gonna, like, this will be cool. Like, he can actually keep up with me, and because my dad is super strong and all this stuff. Chi-Chi got the lesser, the worst husband. Absolutely got the worst one. You know who got the best husband? 18. Krillin's the best. Krillin is the best fucking husband in the entire series. Now, is he the best dad? I don't know. I don't know. He's a really good dad. But he's an amazing fucking husband. And then they fucking turned Krillin into a cop. Krillin also, yeah, like, Krillin straight up was there for Gohan the entire time. Krillin was there the whole time. Krillin was out of his fucking league. Gohan was way stronger than Krillin. Krillin put his ass on the line for his fucking friends and family. Krillin put his heart out there for everyone. Who fucking died on Namek defending everybody, knowing he was gonna fucking die, knowing he was way out of his fucking league? It was Krillin, motherfuckers. It was Krillin. Krillin did this. Krillin fucking busted his ass to help so many fucking people. And you know what Krillin gets as a thanks? You forget, most people forget fucking Krillin exists. Krillin's just like, oh yeah, you know, oh, this stupid little bald guy that follows Goku around. It's like, this motherfucker is the heart and soul. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But damn. Goku sucks. You know who else they forgot about? And when I say it, you're all gonna be just like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot about this character too. You remember Launch? I fucking miss Launch. Oh, God. I miss her 5-ever. Toriyama literally... Listen, R.I.P. Toriyama, you gave us a lot of really great characters, and you gave us a lot of really fun moments. Dude, I don't think you knew how to write. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, you know? There's nothing wrong with not being able to write something and still making something fun, because he still made something fucking rad. It was still cool as shit, right? But damn. Really? Well, lucky you. You got so many things. Oh wait, yeah, Odyssey is here. Meow Necromancer, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Jade. I really do appreciate that. I really do. It really kind of came out of nowhere. Like, it was one of those things where somebody showed up at the doors, was like, here, have this. And it's just like, bruh, I've been paying you. Uppies again. Isn't this cool? Like, look at how cool this is. How many other games, especially, I'm gonna throw shade directly at Final Fantasy. I'm gonna throw shade directly at Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy could never do cool stuff like this with its magic system. It didn't. Yippee. Can I have this? Okay. That should be everything. Final Fantasy's true magic is making everyone depresso. It's kind of true. I still think the best Final Fantasies are 6 and 9, and we have not gotten to a point of matching that level of peak. You want me to tell you something? I think you'd love 6. You loved 9, you'd love 6. Okay, we got the left prong. We got the left prong. This is regular chainmail. I'm just gonna drop this. I would like my inventory space back, thank you. Mystic Doodles, thank you for the follow. Just gonna be Kdin learning about alchemy with his crotchety voice. I mean, it's kind of like Kdin's kind of got the best angle of all this. Like, I get to travel around. I don't have to fight. I don't have to do anything. Which is pretty awesome, all things considered. He just gets slurped into the party. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's good. Let's see. We need to go to the Shrine of the Sea God now. I'd like to end going to the Shrine of the Sea God. Shrine of the Sea God. Shrine of the Sea
100.
Yo! Transnickle, thank you for the resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why did I not do that? Why did I not do that? Boom. There it is. Yippee! Where is the Shrine of the Sea God? Where is this? One island that we visited. Shrine of the Sea God. We've been there. Yes? Yes. All the way back at the beginning. No, get back in. 100 months is crazy. How long is 100 months? 12 months in a year. So 12 and 12 is 24, 24 and 24. So like 6-ish years? Exclamation point. Don't do that to yourself. Little over 8 years? Is it? .3 years. Good God. That's a long time. I've been doing this a long time. I appreciate that, Transnickle. I cannot tell you how much that very much helped. Do I have all the pieces? Yeah, right prong is in here. Okay. Right prong is in here. Because, yeah, for the last 6 years, I've been basically streaming fairly regularly. And then I streamed kind of irregularly before that. Right. my helpful map thing has been less helpful because it's been down the entire time. I've been using VG maps. And it is down for maintenance. What am I? Where am I? I am in... Where am I? Where am I? Shrine. Shrine of the Sea God. There we go. Okay, where am I? I'm here. Here is a place that I am. This part. I'm here. This is broken. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why. You know what? Let's go back to the beginning, so that I don't lose my mind. Okay. This is the entrance. We gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. We gotta use Lash. We go all the way back up here. Cool. This way, go this way, bonk. We gotta go over here, and now we have Pierce. So we should be able to do the thingy that we weren't able to do here, on the left side. Ah, yes, 7 experience. Brain, hello? This way. Yes. Yes. It's this one. Yes! Okay, I'm here. Fuck you, angleworm. Because ideally, I want to set myself up for success next stream. You always want to set yourself up for success. And then Frozen. What the hell is Incredibles 3 gonna be about? What the hell is it gonna be about? Now that I think about it, what the hell could it possibly be about? Like, I mean, the kids growing up, possibly. But do we like Dash and Violet that much? I mean, I don't hate them. Jack going to kindergarten. I like the retiring of the old heroes, the retiring of Mr. Incredible. The retiring of Elastigirl. Also feels weird that her name is still Elastigirl, right? Like, at what point is she just Elastawoman? And miss me with that shit where she's Mrs. Incredible. That's fucking diminutive as fuck. Oh, this is still... Nope, that's Sam. She probably should have been Elastawoman for a long time. But you know, man named man, girl named girl. Wait, what did you just say? The one in Dahlia's Sanctum. I don't have this. Oh! I don't have the thing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We've got the thingy. We can just go back there now. Have Violet be slightly older mentor, Void be slightly... I don't think fucking any of those motherfuckers are coming back. I don't think any of those motherfuckers are coming back. I don't think characters like Void or any of them are gonna exist in the more than a fucking cameo. The fans cared more about Void than anyone else. Edna barely appears, and Edna's fucking like important. She basically like tamed Jack. And I know, like, Jack is a baby, but, like, she, like, actually, like, figured that shit out. Oh, finally. This is what I want. Good, okay. We got the Sea Gods tier. Now we can go back. Goodness. Doing okay. We're coming close to the end of stream for today, but we've made some good progress, which I'm happy about. I love playing this game. Like, it sends my brain into basically just happy place. Super positive. Super happy place. It's just good. It's a great game. Like, if you're looking for a good RPG series, please play Golden Sun. Please do. I can't tell you how much you'll enjoy the vibes. See, we did all that, you know, in other RPGs that would have taken 10 years. Nope. We got a fast point and this everything. You did all this stuff. It's fine. Easy peasy. Are there RPGs? Not friendly. Golden Sun wants you to enjoy yourself. I think that's the difference, right? Like, there's a lot of games that are just like, we want you to feel the challenge, feel the raw. Like, a lot of games are like that now. And a lot of games were like that before, too. Like, the NES era was an unforgiving, relentless, fucking quarter-munching bitch of an era. Yes! Third prong! Gib to Kdin. Gib. Yes! Okay. Now I look over at Wisp. Do I go for boss, or do I save at place where boss will be soon? Go to place and do okay, so do not fight boss. Is what you're saying. Do not fight boss. Okay. So I go to place where I will fight boss. We need to go and fix that fucking boat. No, I need to go and fix that fucking boat. Let me go fix that boat real quick before we do anything else. Let's fix that boat real quick. We'll do that real quick, and then we'll go to where boss is. Because it's just go do Synergy and then leave. Yeah, go in. Hi, everyone. Yup. Everything's cool. I'm amazing. Yep. Let's fix the boat. Fix the boat. Fix it. Is it up here? Go down. Get in there. It's this thing. Yes. Boom. Boat problem is boat solved. That should be it, right? That's the end of doing everything for the boat. I don't need to go back and relieve him of being imprisoned, right? He should just be there now. Now that I have fixed this. Certainly, I don't need to talk to people. Yeah, there you go. Now we can raise the mast and use the sail again. Hey, wait, let's go tell the mayor the good news. Yeah. There you are, the baby! Don't worry, if you think this baby is important, you are wrong. This baby is so important. This is the baby. Aeolio, what are you so excited about? It's true, the block that was pinning the mast down is gone. You were the ones who did. Yeah, of course we did. It is a tomato. I knew you would do it someday. Still, Briggs has been will be pleased when he hears about this. Well then, let's go tell him. I still can't just quite believe that the stone block. Yeah, you're welcome, everybody. I'm telling you, Mayor, I saw it with my own eyes. If you don't believe it, go see yourself. Yippee! Well, hey. Excellent news, Mayor. Unfortunately, the mayor of Madra will probably try to take it from us now. But that can wait. Who was able to move the block? That would be me. Yes, of course I did.
Yeah, surprised to see us, Mayor, you stinky doo-doo head.
Did you do this?
Well, after Alhafra some time ago, we left for Alhafra some time ago, but we just returned and destroyed the stone block.
What brought you back to Alhafra right now?
Well, Felix had a hunch that we might be needed here.
Mayor, not to interrupt, but shouldn't we begin repairs on your ship now?
Yes, you're right, of course. Yes, okay.
Gather the townspeople and get them to work on the mast. Sure, we're gonna save your boat. Destroying that stone must have been some quite of the challenge. Why don't you come back to the... Yeah, sure, why not?
You're too kind, Mayor. We'd be happy to. Thanks, you keep a fine house.
It's the least I could do. Even if he gets to the boat fixed, I don't think he's going to hand it over to Madra. I agree. He's being way too nice for me not to be a little suspicious of him. I'm sorry. Did you girls have something you'd like to share with us? No. They have a nice little chat. Gee, how are you? The repairs coming along? I think this thing will take some time. Sir, there's a problem! Oh, God. Briggs destroyed the prison and escaped with his pirates! Yay! What, were you asleep while this was going on? No, don't be silly. I was just... How could Briggs possibly break out of our prison? It's the one of the strongest in Oceania. I don't know what happened, but before I knew it, they'd smashed a hole in the wall. The mast has been raised. Why is everybody mad? Hey, what's up? Wait, you're supposed to be guarding the prisoners. What happened? It appears that Briggs has escaped. Oh, that's no good. What are you standing around for? Search the area. Find Briggs at once. It might not be that easy. He's a pirate after all, a famous one. Right. What do you think Briggs is doing right now? Well, everybody's talking. Where do you think Briggs is? Regardless, I'm going to go inspect my boat. That is definitely there. Usually one feels a certain obligation to those who do them such a kind service. I mean, I helped fix your boat. Okay, let's go see the boat. Mayor of Hoffer certainly does know how to look out for his own interests, doesn't he? That's one way of putting it. Well, what should we do? Should we go after Briggs? No. That's right. Why should we help the mayor after the way he treated you? Felix can decide what to do for himself. At the very least, I want to go see the sailing of that ship, now that it's fixed. Let's just take a quick look. Alright, let's go take a quick look at the very there ship that is definitely not currently sailing the fuck away. Huh, it looks like the pirate stole the ship. Who could have seen that coming? He's attempting to steal it. Thief, thief. Did you call me a thief? I'm a pirate. I paid for this boat fair and square. I am no thief. You're the thieves. You tried to take our boat away after we paid you so much for it. You're the one who stole our boat. Ahoy, Briggs! Uh-oh, it's Felix. You're not afraid of them, are you? Look how far away they are. There's no way they can catch us now. Hi, Maya. We're about to call it. You're right. They're stuck on land and we've got
Hydrate
this
posture.
boat. Oh, I already have postured. What would they do? Swim? They can't board us from all the way over there. Wasn't there something you wanted to do the next time you saw Felix? Don't tell me you forgot. Oh, it's all you ever talked about when you were in jail. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So now's your chance. Do what you swore to do. Bleh. Is that the best you could come up with? But Chocha, they're an awful tough bunch. See, it's this attitude right there. That's why you'll never amount to anything. You know what? You're right. Hey, Felix, you guys take care and keep Elhofra safe from thieves and pirates and politicians, too. What? I doubt we'll ever meet again, but if we do, remember this. Neener, neener, neener. Yeah.
I'll show you what the Chaos Emeralds can really do.
That may have been a bit much. If you make them mad, he might just chase us back to Champa.
Yeah.
You let Briggs get away. You and your friends talking a good game, but what trouble? Where you? Oh. My prize ship stolen, but he was right. Briggs was right, just so we're clear. And thus we did what we came to do. We gave a pirate a boat. Oh, you're extremely disappointed? There will be no reward for me? Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Oh, sad. Can you believe it? We didn't get the prize from the corrupt politician man who stole a boat from people who needed it. What an awful person. Do you suppose he'll always be this self-centered? Yes. He's terribly irritating. You're quite right, Felix. I'll wager Briggs is returning to Champa personally. It doesn't matter. Shall we be leaving? Yes, fuck it, let's get the fuck out of here. This place sucks. And thus, this is where we'll call it for the evening. We made some significant progress. we'll be able to make even more progress next time. I think so. So we're going to head up to where Champa is. We're going to save, and that's where we'll pick up next time. And it'll be, what? Boss rapid fire? We have one boss, then we have another boss. And then we have... Yeah, we have like... We're easily doing at least 3 bosses next time. If not 4. Depending on how well we can get things done. But das is all. We are, how you would say, finished for the day. So let's see if I can raid somebody. Let's see. Let's double save just to make sure.
Let's make sure that we're extra safe.
Let's see who's strumming and who I could send everybody to. Who can I send everybody to unless there's not a lot of people streaming right now? Oh, Oleski's playing one of the best Fallouts, Fallout 1. You know, Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 before they started getting bad. Anyway, go watch Oleski. I will see you all next time. I'll see you all on Tuesday for more. And I'll see you back for more Golden Sun on Friday. Wisp might be streaming tomorrow, so keep your eyes and ears open for announcements about that on our Discord. Until next time, everybody, love you all very much. Good night.